The first TimeSplitters was a bit of a mess. Rushed out by the newly formed Free Radical design, the game didn't have a cohesive story and instead followed numerous characters with no connection to each other. Free Radical sought to give the sequel a more complete narrative by focusing on one central character. Sergeant Cortez, leader of the Space Marines and the General's best soldier, is tasked with retrieving the time crystals from a time-splitter-infested space station. Upon further examination, Cortez discovers the Splitters are using a portal to send the crystals to different time periods. Cortez must use the portal to follow the creatures and get the crystals back before the time splitters destroy humanity. The first level of the game, taking place in 1990 Siberia, starts with Sergeant Cortez emerging from the time portal as Ilsa Nadir in a tunnel just outside the heavily guarded Oblask dam. From there, players are hit with a laundry list of objectives, from destroying evidence, to taking out a communications disk, to investigating the dig site. It's a good variety and a nice change of pace from your typical moving from point A to point B, killing everything in sight. Don't think this will be a walk in the park though. Heavily armed guards are posted around every turn and security cameras are always where you least expect them, sending an alarm if they spot you that will send many guards to your location. Stealth is key at the start of this level, at least until you pick up the AK-47 with an undermounted grenade launcher. What makes the dam so unique compared to the others in TimeSplitters 2 is how drastically the level changes depending on the difficulty. On easy mode, the time portal opens in the excavation site after the time crystal is retrieved and the biohazard container is destroyed. On normal and hard mode, the level doesn't end after destroying the container. Instead, players have to fight through special forces and hostile mutants to reach the top of the dam and fight off a gunship before being able to enter the portal. Former 00 agents will notice the level is strikingly similar to the Siberian Dam level in GoldenEye 64. This is probably not a coincidence, as many of the developers at Free Radical were part of the GoldenEye development team, including designer David Doak, aka Dr. Doak from the facility, and composer Graham Norgate. The level contains many winks and nods to the N64 classic, from a silenced pistol being the starting weapon to the familiar alarm sound. There's also an interesting Easter egg. Players can find the first of 3 hidden game cartridges on a shelf in the last building. The game can be activated by hitting the reload button with your temporal uplink selected, allowing you to play a round of Anaconda before stepping back into the action. There are plenty of impressive levels in TimeSplitters 2, but Siberia stands head and shoulders above the rest. Its surprising mission variety, callbacks to GoldenEye, and dynamic areas make the dam the most memorable experience in this timeless cult classic.